Afternoon, and thanks for joining us. With at least 120 people dead and more than 170 missing in Central Texas, hopes of locating survivors are dwindling. The search and rescue operation is now shifting to the recovery phase. Curry County officials gave an update moments ago. Take a listen.
As of 8 a.m. this morning, there have been 96 confirmed deaths, 60 adults and 36 children. The number of missing remains at 161, and there remain 5 campers and 1 counselor from Camp Mystic among the missing. Additionally, the state of Texas, FEMA, the Small Business Administration have opened a disaster recovery center here in Kerrville for those who have been affected by the storms.
The streets of Washington, D.C. waterlogged after heavy rain. Eyewitness video shows vehicles crawling along flooded roads on Wednesday. The National Weather Service issued flash flood warnings for several mid-Atlantic cities. In Bowie, Maryland, one eyewitness recorded a massive shelf cloud rolling in. Shelf clouds are usually harbingers of thunderstorms. Forecasters say the mid-Atlantic region could experience heavy rainfall over the next couple of days. Cities are at a higher risk of flash flooding because hard surfaces like roads and sidewalks cause water to run off when it rains. These storms come in the heels of devastating flooding in Texas and New Mexico. In hard-hit Kerrville, Texas, residents held a prayer service Wednesday to mourn the victims of the deadly 4th of July floods. Local teacher Marty Garcia said he came to the service to pay respects to all the victims, among them Tyvee High School soccer coach Reese Zunker.
Zunker was a really tough guy, like one of the strongest guys I know, and creative, like construction guy. So I just had faith that he was gonna pull it out, and I truly do think he tried to save his family and the kids.
Many parents have lost their children to the floods. Thad Hartfield's son Aiden is still missing. He's a senior at Trinity University in San Antonio. Now the father is helping organize search and rescue teams.
I know every parent would brag about their kids, but Aiden is a very kind and gentle soul. And I know that his spirit is motivating me to continue this search and stay strong.
Over 300 volunteer first responders have been assisting in the search and rescue of the victims. On Wednesday, crews dug through piles of debris stretching for miles along the Guadalupe River.
I would tell you that this volunteer department here in Ingram, right outside of Kerrville, has been working since 2 a.m.
At an RV park near Georgetown, dozens of volunteers are helping with the cleanup. One of those volunteers is 11-year-old Colton Chansey, who lives at another trailer park nearby.
I just dropped everything in my mind and I said, I want to help. Since I even seen what happened, I wanted to help all these volunteers out here. I just lost everything in my big trailer. It's a voltage. I think it's a 24-inch trailer. Lost everything in it.
In New Mexico, floods swept through the mountain village of Ruidoso Tuesday, killing at least 3 people. Emergency teams organized by local law enforcement and the National Guard conducted at least 85 swift water rescues after people were trapped in their homes. As water started rising, Ruidoso resident Neil Clausen grabbed his pets and headed for higher ground before flash floods destroyed his cabin.
The garage here lifted up, and that's what smashed into the lower part of my cabin. I just took out the supporting wall.
Now local residents are helping clean up. Some of them say the damage and loss of life could have been prevented.
They just needed to really watch, maybe dig the river a little bit deeper, maybe because there's certain zones that are flood, on flood watch always. Could have gotten the people out of there when they knew monsoon season was coming around.
A spokesperson for the New Mexico Department of Homeland Security and Emergency Management said the severity of the flood was heightened by a landscape stripped of vegetation in a wildfire last year.